Hello everybody, I'm Stuart Heath, founder and CEO of Harvard Grace Capital. Back with another nerdy numbers post for this week. Really wanting to talk a little bit and touch on the topic of how will all the tariffs impact commercial real estate. But first, in case you haven't heard this joke yet, there's a new tariff in town. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. But anyway, I've got a chart up on the screen here about what the market did today. It started down 1,500 points, went on a 2,900 point run, back down 1,800 points, but then actually just closed down on the day about 350 points. Just crazy day, after in a row, with all the market just trying to figure out what's going to happen with the tariffs. And here's the wisdom for you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen with the tariffs. Will they be inflationary? Will they raise costs? Will they be implemented at all? And probably the answer is some of all of the above. There will be individual negotiations with all the different countries of the world. And that's going to impact the overall economy. Once again, we're going to continue to have some global trade disruption. We could end up with long lines and some supply disruption. Just like we did in the spring of 2020. I don't think it's going to get that bad. But anyway, who knows what will happen. How does all of this impact commercial real estate? Well, for one, if you are developing or building new commercial real estate assets, you could very well end up with some materials delays and cost increases due to these tariffs. And that's a real thing. And an awful lot of people are, always building something. Or, us on the other hand, we tend to focus on our current tenants that are in our properties, and as is part of our overall analysis in buying a property, we look at the businesses that our current tenants are in, and most of the things are local providers of professional services. They're insurance agents. Some of them would be dentists and mortgage companies, and a lot of our properties are healthcare related. Now, they could experience some supply chain disruption as well, but probably not to the extent that it's going to interrupt their business or their cash flow. There was one or two that we highlighted that could face some disruption, but again, we just don't know. We're just trying to be forward looking and taking a look at that. If you're in the industrial sector and you're warehousing and distributing and things like that, your supply chain could very well get disrupted and impact your business. Again, we just don't know. I don't really understand the hysteria. I just want to make this part. The market is not the economy, and the economy is not the market. The market is nothing more than a current expectation of how the underlying companies are going to do in the future on a profit and loss basis. Probably a massive oversimplification, but that's pretty much it. That's what the market is. It's forward looking. What do you expect to happen? And like all human beings, the market does not like change. So hope this is helpful. Would happy to have a conversation with you, and just keep plugging. We'd love to hear from you.